Hi everybody, welcome back to the vlog. This is day 2 documenting my journey through osteochondritis dissecans. And in today's video, I'll be telling all of my mental and physical feelings about how I'm doing and what we can do together as people who have or have had an injury. And so with that, let's get in. So recently, if you guys have watched my previous videos, you'll know that OCD has affected my knees for almost 6 months. And yesterday was my first day vlogging, and I was talking about how my muscles in my legs, my quads, my IT band were getting tighter and tighter and tighter. And today we'll be talking about how I managed to make them loose and the miracle that happened to my legs and how we're getting out of that funk with the muscles and how we're going to make it better. So with that, let's get even further in. So OCD recently, that real pain that we're getting is getting worse. We're feeling some kind of poking pain coming out, and we have a few things that we think could be possible. Maybe it's cartilage and maybe it's bone. We don't think it's dead tissue, but that's also possible, and we won't really know until the day of surgery. So we have to really wait and see, but hoping for the best with that pain. And the real whole OCD pain is getting worse. I don't know. There's nothing we can do about it at this point. That will be so short term. And we're not going to eat any painkillers because I think that will really damage the uh, immune system that our bodies have. And already after surgery, we're going to be eating a lot of ibuprofen and balancing that out with some fish oil, but still, painkillers are painkillers, and balancing them out with fish oil, it will only benefit our stomachs, but I don't think it's a good idea right now to start and eating Advil, even if it does hurt a lot more. And so right now we're in the moderate to intense range of pain. And I wanted to talk about how pain intensity grew from 1 in 15 steps to 1 in 32 steps to once a day, and then back and back and until right now. So right now we're mostly feeling a pretty steady pain of 1 in every 4 steps will my left leg hurt. And so the poking pain is almost continuous. The IT band pain is always there, and the quads are just kind of in a funk. They're not doing very well, but they have gotten better. I have to say that. And so we'll talk about a little bit about that. But I wanted to say how when we found with OCD, it was around 1 in 15 steps. Then in December, I went to England. Then it was almost every other step. We're doing a lot of walking, makes sense. And then as we progressed, it started getting better. And around near February, we thought that our pain was almost gone. But as February turned into March, then everything started to get worse. And eventually, through April, we got here 1 in 4 steps for the real pain of the knee. And so we're feeling pretty disappointed about that pain. We didn't expect it to get here yet, and we thought that it would probably get much better. Hasn't gotten better, nothing we can do about it. And I think it's important that if there's pain and the doctors say you can't do anything about it, it's not worth trying. Just let it go and let it flow. you don't need to worry about it. And so right now we're just letting it flow. None of that. We don't need it. And so we're using all of that brain power towards letting every pain go. But I'm still thinking about surgery. I'm sure a lot of you, especially if you guys have had surgery, then you would know that sometimes you want to think about it a lot, but maybe you even know how important it is to stay calm and know when to back off. So I think right now I'm just playing with my dog a lot, as you might see in the background, sunbathing. And then you also just having a nice time. And I was just snuggling on the couch with my dog, playing video games and reading books. I came early from school because today was the physical activity test, and I didn't feel any. Well, I couldn't do anything there. It was just running and some push-ups and all that stuff, and no point. So we left school early, and we're just caring for ourselves, taking care of the knee, and yeah, that's basically all that's changed since I would say yesterday. I would say that it's getting better. I will tell you in 1 second what is getting better and what really helped me get my muscles a little looser. Okay. So, yesterday I went to physical therapy, right? And we didn't do anything much, and we couldn't do much, and we didn't really know what to do. My physical therapist taped up my knee as I showed last video. This tape is getting old, so we're gonna let go of it today. Tomorrow you'll see my new tape. And then we also learned a few little tiny exercises for the ankles because those were not a bad thing to exercise right now. And so we were doing those, and then we were really just talking about all of those things. And shortly, I'll also begin a series on some physical therapy activities that people can do for their legs, their quad muscles, and I'll be giving free exercises that anyone and everybody can use. And I will make a website and a link down below once I develop that and get back from surgery. And so what really helped me, the shocker, was not salon pass, not any of those stretches that we were doing, but actually it was this knee brace that had a heat and cool, and it was really helping me. And so it has a heat and cool system where it can contrast all of the pain that you're having with some refreshing and nice heat and cool feeling. And it really helped increase circulation around my muscles. You could really feel all of the blood kind of flowing up and down my legs. It felt really good, and I continue to use that. Highly recommend if you search up the hyper ice, I think that's what it's called. And then that really helped me. It was amazing. And then obviously we used some lidocaine patches. Those were good, but also temporary. And no painkillers needed, just pure relaxation and massaging and all of those things. And with that, we conclude our day 2 daily vlog of the knee OCD. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.